Hello. Thank you, Jabonas, for joining. Welcome, Susie, Scones. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Oh. Alrighty. I think I have so many things that's just in the way today. How's everyone doing? Let's just move this slightly up. I am quite tired today, actually. And hopefully we have something fun today. Unfortunately, I think I cannot do the Obey65 today. And that's just because the Obey65 looks like it's not being delivered until tomorrow. Which is unfortunate, because the original delivery date was supposed to be today. Happy Spring Equinox. Is today Spring Equinox? Yeah, so Obey65 probably arriving tomorrow. So we're gonna have to figure out when I can stream that, because I do need to send that off after. Is the only thing. So Obey65 is... Yeah, I don't know. We have to figure it out. Obey65, maybe I'll do an extra stream this weekend. I'm not sure yet. Something that I do have to figure out is if I can do another stream this week, and maybe on the Sunday, because I don't know how long I have with the Obey65. That's the only thing. So if I do have enough time with it, I can stream it next Friday. If I don't have enough time with it, then of course we're gonna have to try to get in a stream in between. And hopefully I can figure that timing out well for the Obey65, because I also have the Hermes coming. So the Hermes, is how I pronounce it? Hermes? Hermes? Numpad is also on its way right now. And that one's gonna arrive most likely Monday. So I'm gonna also build that one. What else do I have coming? I have the EM60. So MetaCubes is sending me out the EM60. I have that one coming. So we're gonna do an EC build. And then I have the GH60 version. So there's multiple boards that are coming up, about 4 different ones that are on its way. So yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what I can do and what we can kind of get going for it. But I did get a new haircut. So new haircut that Mango suggested. Mango suggested this specific haircut style. So I went with this kind of style. So we'll see later on. Shkone's rich. What are you talking about? Shkone's, you're the one that's literally... Yeah, but Shkone's, let's be fair here. I didn't have to spend money on a lot of them. Actually, on any of them. I didn't have to buy any of the boards. But let's look at today's stuff. So today's gonna be a little bit more simple. We're gonna do an unboxing of my Switches. So I got a lot of Switches in today. But I also didn't just get Switches in. I also got this in. So we can take a look at the Monet keycap set. The Monet keycap set. I did buy this one. So I ordered the Monet keycap set. I wanted one more. I like the design of this. So I really wanted the Monet keycap set. So we can take a look at the keycap set. And then we can look at a bunch of Switches and we can see which Switches we'd like to hear today. I got a huge order of Switches actually came in. If you guys want to see, let's take a look at all the Switches that came in. It's a lot of Switches. So we got a huge batch of Switches that came in from Unikeys, which I have to thank Unikeys because, you know, Unikeys is the ones that sponsored all these Switches. Alright, so Unikeys sponsored these Switches, so we'll take a look at all the Switches that they sent me, which is a ton. Which is like a crazy amount of Switches actually. I'm very shocked. Unikey's has always been so good. Oh, we're so nice. And always, I'm so grateful that DY is so nice to me. So, we'll take a look at all these switches today. I think there's 9 in total. So, let's look at the keycaps first. We'll go over the keycaps first. Because I'm curious of what the Monet looks like. And Scones, I'm excited to get your F1. Well, I have to figure out, like, if I can meet you. I guess I don't know what day I should be meeting you to pick up the F1. Because we're on the same train line, so all I have to do is just take that train all the way. So, not sure, Scones, when I should be meeting up with you. Maybe the day I arrive? Hi, Mr. Mango. What's up, Mr. Mango? What's up? I do like the packaging. The Monet looks really nice. On Tuesday. You can meet me on Tuesday. I arrive on the Monday. Yeah. So she goes, I arrive on Monday. I arrive on the 4th. Hey, Fede. How are you doing? Hello, Toastia. Oh, Thanatostia. Welcome on YouTube side. Just, I want to let you know, on YouTube side, I may miss your messages because Twitch is just a bit faster and YouTube kind of is not always the greatest. I'm gonna be honest. So if you would like to join on Twitch side, that'd be cool too. Since it is a holiday. Yeah, I arrive on the 4th, I believe. I arrive on May 4th. We'll go over some things. There's some things I'd love to talk to you guys about. Definitely a lot of things to talk to you guys about. Well, let's take a look at the Monet. Ooh. The Monet looks so nice. Yeah, no worries. I'll switch on Twitch in a bit. Just saw this and it's just... No worries. Thank you, Anastasia. Anatostia. Oh my goodness. Why am I saying Anastasia? I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. I'm bad. I can't read, guys. I have obvious issues reading. Obvious issues. Obviously can't speak and read. Can't do both things. Oh, this is such a nice keycat set. I'm so happy about this. But I do want to buy one more keycat set. I want to buy the Konsu from KKB. So, Thanatostia, welcome to Twitch side, where it's a bit easier. Specifically, it's easy to keep track of one chat. Alrighty, everyone, let's take a look at this whole kitting of this. Shkoge, you know Mango is streaming right now, right? You could literally go in and go say hi to her on stream. She's literally streaming right now. And it's actually right, you're awake, which means that she matched Asia hours. You cannot say that she does not stream Asia friendly hours anymore. That's not allowed. That's a not allowed anymore. Let me change up the ISO on this thing. I think it's a little bit bright. There we go. I like that more. So, the Monet, which is actually the same creator as the She, same designer, which I do have the She. Oh god, I dropped my phone. So, this is the She. And the same designer as the She made the Monet. So I thought, why don't I change my keycaps on my Neo 60 CU to the Monet. Let me put this away real quick. So we can change it to the Monet. Right as she went offline. Wait, Mango went offline? Why did Mango go offline already? I thought Mango was streaming for a while. Yes, so I was thinking, let's change up the She to the Monet today. Because I think the Monet is going to look nicer on my She. honestly. So we're gonna go Monet to the to the Neo 60CU, which I have right now. And I think, yeah, let's do that. Let's switch up the switches. And then, actually, you know, I have a better idea. Before we change up the switches, or sorry, the keycaps, let's change the switches too. Let's try a new switch on my Neo 60CU. Let me give you guys a quick sound test with my Shi. What switches I have in right now, which is the Cthulhu. And then we'll try to change it out to the Monet and a new switch. Let's do it that way. I think that'll be more fun. This will be a lot more fun that way. Alrighty, let's give you guys a quick sound test. So this is the HMX Cthulhu. Welcome, Mango. And thank you for the follow, Thanatostia. Oh Mikey, it's thanks to you I jumped into the rabbit hole of checking switches. I'll be getting some next month. Nice. I'm glad you got some, and I hope you saved money at the same time by using discount codes that are available. So we heard the Cthulhu in the HMX Cthulhu with the Neo 60CU. Which, I love my Neo 60CU, I got a very good deal, but it's just a little bit scuffed. So, a little scuffed. But, it looks super nice. He came in running, so I'm not sure if you can hear in the VOD, because I was already hovering over the end stream button. That's funny. By the way, Mango, I got my haircut. Polly Gates, subscribe with Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime Thank you, thank you, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thana for short. Thank you. That actually is so much easier to say because I'm bad at reading and I'm bad at saying names. Mango, are you still here? Mango, you still here? So I can show Mango the haircut before I go back into this. Is Mango here or no? Okay, Mango's here. So Mango, this is the new haircut. This is the haircut I got. Oh, Nav's here. Hi, Nav. Show at here. Yeah, so this is the haircut I got. Overall, sides, and with the little soup. That is, yeah, so the sides with the little soup, because I still had the perm left over, so might as well use the perm that's left. That is what we did with the hair. If anyone needs hair advice, go to Mango. Mango will now be everyone's hair guru. She will provide you haircuts. Right, Mango? You are the new haircut guru. But we have a huge batch of switches to go over today. Mango promises to be everyone's hair guru from now on. Thank you, Mango. Thank you, Mango. Switch times. We have so many switches we have to go over. I don't know what is what. So we have to open up all of them to see what we got here. Except you can tell what these ones are. These ones you can tell what they are. For sure. Where's my pen? Let me grab my pen because we're gonna have to write on top what's what. Alright, my trusty pen. We use this pen to write on the thing what it is. This is also a pen that my dad gifted to me a long time ago. Actually, technically speaking, this was not a gift for me. This was technically a gift to my sister, who didn't use it, so I ended up coming to my hands. You guys see here. It is a... I don't know, do you guys see the naming right there? I don't know if you guys saw the name. It is a Mont Blanc pen. It was a graduate. Oh god, I hit the camera. I'm sorry. It was a graduation gift, so it's a Mont Blanc pen. Mont Blanc. I used to be, actually one of my hobbies in the past was collecting pens and pencils. I used to collect pens and pencils all the time. And then I got into the fact that I didn't know that pens and pencils can be very expensive. They can get very, very expensive. Alrighty. So we know what these ones are. Let's open this one up. Let's open up one. So, the KD400. I know these ones are new. It actually says it right on the side too. You see that? HMX M1, modified PA12, HMX N3, 22mm spring, linear pre-looped. The KD. I love the old film look. If you guys actually didn't know, I have a film camera. I still have one. And I love taking film camera photos. Catwood, welcome. Welcome, Special K as well. Sorry, I should have said it earlier. Yeah, film cameras are still my favorite to this day. Like, taking photos on film is just a different experience. Especially when it's in black and white. Film just does something special to it. But we got the Switch here. I actually have the old one that's like this, but it's like a yellow black. I remember I bought these ones a long time ago. These are gonna be clacky. You guys hear that? It's interesting. Very, very interesting. I love film. Yes, right? Fountain pens, roller pens. Pens are cool. Like, I have this Mont Blanc. So I love this Mont Blanc because it's a Mont Blanc. I used to have a Rotring pencil. I gifted that Rotring pencil to my friend because he wanted to go back into school, studying and stuff, and he didn't have any pens or pencils anymore because we've graduated a long time ago, and he wanted to go back to school. So I was like, you know what? I have a Rotring pencil that I don't use. Why don't I gift the Rotring pencil to you so you will get good use out of it? So I gifted that to him. Yes, Mont Blanc. And then I have a very cheap fountain pen. The cheap fountain pen is a Pilot. I got the Pilot for like $15 Canadian, I think. I like it. It's a very nice pencil. A very nice pen. I don't know where I put all my pen stuff. One second. Let me grab my pen stuff to show you this. I don't remember where I put my pens and pencils. Where did I put them? Okay. I cannot find them right now. So next time I find them and I'll bring it out. I used to have a lot of them. A lot. Actually, when I go to Japan, I do plan to buy one too. I heard there's a new one that's really cool that I really want to grab. Okay. So, anyone know what this Switch is? Anyone can guess? Yeah, I used to have a big collection. I don't know where I put my pen holder. Though I did get rid of a lot of my pen collections. Well, not get rid of them. I more like gave them away to people that I thought could use it more than me. Because I stopped using them. second. Let's see here. I need to find the HMX. Which one this one is? Let's see here. Because Unikey sent me out so many switches. Sometimes I just don't know exactly what's what. Which isn't the best. I should really keep track of it. Which one is this one? Oh, this is the M3s. These are the KeyGeek M3s, everyone. So, this is a KeyGeek M3. Which... it's going to be interesting. I'm actually really curious how this is going to sound. But let's write it on top. So many switches this time. Alright, so we write KeyGeek M3, just so we know which one this one is. And next one to open. Ooh, does anyone know which one this one is? Curious which one this one is. It's another KeyGeek switch. No, this is the Roxy. It's a new KeyGeek Roxy Linear. Yeah, it's actually really interesting. Look at this close by. See how it looks? It has a little glitter to it too. You see that glitter? Yeah, it's quite pretty. Very nice. Very, very nice. So this one's going to be the Roxy. Roxy. We'll go through each switch. We'll try as many switches as possible today. Ooh, I think this one's the one that people were telling me to try. That I must try this one. I think Mango's also ordered this one too, right, Mango? I think this is part of your list. The KeyGeek Ding Ding. Oh, Mango hasn't ordered yet? Well, Mango, you can listen to today's stuff. And you can choose if you want to remove any of them. Or add new ones. You should actually, wait, Mango, you should ask for the new Camellia from Wingtree. Like, guaranteed you should ask for that one. You should ask. Yeah, there's so many new ones. There's like so many good ones. I asked for the specifically the Wingtree one from DY because I wanted to try it. Because I heard a lot of good things about it. So, curious how that one is. This one is it. This is it. This is it. This is the one I was talking about. The Camellia. The Camellia. I think this is the one that's probably going to be the most interesting out of all of the switches today. Because I heard that it's very, very, like, very nice in terms of, like, almost like a cherry switch. So kind of like cherry, kind of like, but with a little bit more clack to it. Like, I think this one's going to be probably the most interesting one out of all of them. This was going to be interesting. And it's full travel, too. And you can hear it. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Wingtree. And Wingtree doesn't send those boxes anymore. I'm so sad. I'm actually so sad. Wingtree usually got stuff. Mango's asking, how did you post in the dance on my channel? Mango, sometimes you gotta learn how to get things going at the same time. Wait a second. Did I do this wrong? Is this what? Did I not do the? Wait a second. Which one's this one? Which one was that one? I had the Roxy. Oh no, this is not the Roxy. Okay, this is the Wave Rider. Oh, okay. The HMX and Sillyworks Wave Rider. I was so confused for a second because it looks so similar. Yes, let me bring. So this is the Wave Rider. Oh, it's a tactile. Oh, this is a tactile. Yeah, it's a tactile. Interesting. Interesting. We'll have to try this one out too. I think Sillyworks was the one that did the Type R's, right? Was it? Was it them? I don't even know if it was them. Let me see. Wave. Sillyworks Type R. Yes, Sillyworks was the one that did the Type R switches. So this would be interesting. If it's anything like the Type R's that they did, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. And then the last switch. Oh, which ones did you want to try? Oh, the Kansu. I really wanted to try this one out. The Gateron Kansu. The one that Nav says doesn't work on every single board, and it's a little bit interesting. So I'm really curious about this one. The Kansu. We might have to hand link these ones, the Kansus. Possibly might have to hand link. Da-da-dun. Okay, so I would like us. Oh, the Retro J's. Actually, I wanted to try the Retro J's too, but unfortunately, I could not get them either. Alrighty, we're gonna have to. Oh, I do have the BM11s too, actually. So I realized we never showed off the BM11. This is actually my bad to DY because I forgot to do the BM11s. I need to still do these ones. So I do have the BM11. Or is this the BM10? Let me take a look. So this is my bad. I have to apologize to DY for this one. Because I thought I did everything and I realized that there was one missing. And that was this one. And that was this one. The BM11s, yes. I already made a video on the BM10s, and the BM11s are right here. I will be making a video on these. I also have the Coral switches, I think. Yes. I also have the corals. I didn't finish. I mean, these ones I bought myself because I was really curious about these ones. Because sometimes I order, so I get orders from DY, right? Again, sponsored. But the thing is that sometimes I get impatient. So like I have to film and do it, but like I see new switches come out that I really, really want to try. So then I order those ones. I'll just buy it because I really want to try them. Now we're gonna do a poll because I want to at least try, like we're gonna try as many switches as we can today in the Neo 60 CU as we build it, but I want to do like fill in the board with a new switch first. So let's kind of do a vote. I don't know which ones I want to do for, like, I can only put in 5. That's the only thing for this poll. So what? Let's see here. Let's do the interesting ones. Da-da-dun. Lilia, Gateron, Kansu, Wave Rider, and let's see. Let's do the Keygeek M3 as the choices. So we'll do a 2-minute poll. Hi, Swing Cat. Welcome, welcome. Yes, it is. It's a lot of switches today. HMX kitchen sink. Huh? Kitchen sink? Is there a kitchen sink? I really wanted to try the Wingtree G1 linears too, actually. There's a lot of switches I want to try. All the switches and the kitchen sink. Oh, my bad. I'm Asian, okay? Sometimes Asians don't know things. Alright? I hear. Welcome. So even though I grew up in Canada since I was young. My family is so Asian, right? Like they're super Asian. So I only speak Korean at home because my family doesn't know English that well. And we've been living here for 30 years. So 30 years, everyone, 30 years. Ain't that crazy? 30 years in Canada, Vancouver. I did spend 1 year in Korea though. I did live in Korea for 1 year when I was older and when I was an adult, which was fun. And then, I don't know. There's a lot of things going on. Let's see here. I think there's only one vote. Oh, it's split up. So Wing Tree Camellias looks like it's gonna win. I'm down to try the Wing Tree Camellia. The Wing Tree Camellia looks cool. We will go through all the switches though. Just keep in mind, we will go through all the switches. Do I live by Alex in Canada? No, I do not. Me and Alex actually live pretty far from each other. He lives in Toronto, Canada, Ontario. I live in Vancouver, British Columbia, which surprisingly enough, I'm actually really curious if you guys can guess this correctly. How many hours of a flight do you think I need to take to get to Toronto? Anyone can guess how many hours it would take? I wonder if anyone can guess that. 4 to 6. Oh, whoa, my camera shut off. Sorry guys, my camera shut off. One moment. The heating is obviously overheated my camera. Sheesh. It's like 4.5 hours. Alquan, no, it's not. Alquan, the flight, and welcome Alquan. The flight time from Vancouver to Toronto is about 6 hours, 7 hours flight. 6 hours, 6.5 hours flight. It's a long flight time. What do you mean I was flaming you? I didn't flame you for anything today, Mango. I didn't flame you at all. What are you talking about? Mango, I was literally trying to help you today, all day today. Okay? Literally all day today, my only thing was trying to help you out as much as I could. You gotta admit that. Okay, Mango, all I wanted to do was be nice and help you today. I even was like reaching out to you about some other stuff, trying to help you with other things. Alright? I'm trying to be nice here. Yes, so that's the case for us too. It's a West Coast to East Coast thing. We are in Vancouver, which is West Coast. So Vancouver is West Coast. Really? 5 hours? No, because like whenever I was looking, it's like pretty long. It's like a 6-hour flight there to get over. Thank you, Catwood. Everyone knows that IR is kind. Thank you. See, Mango? See? See? Panics. Welcome on YouTube side. I'm on Mango's side? Yo, Elquan, come on, Elquan. I've been only kind to Elquan. Elquan, I'm always wanting to be your friend, and you don't want to be my friend. That's just mean, man. Come on. I want to be your friend, Elquan. No, but Elquan's an actual goat. Sorry, I keep hitting my camera. Elquan's the goat. Elquan actually sent me out something, and I'm super excited to get it, because he's saving my butt. So, whatever Elquan says, I accept. If Alquan says I'm being a butt, then I'm a butt. I have to accept it. Alquan is the goat. The She, I love the She. The She is such a nice set, but we're changing the set today. We're trying a new set today. I think you're gonna enjoy the new set more. This is the Key Kobo She. We are going to be changing out today to the Monet. So I have the Monet, and we're going to be changing it out to the Monet today. I'm excited for the Monet. I think the Monet is going to be really nice. I think you guys will really like the Monet. Especially on this board. The color-wise, I think it's going to look really good. Where's my tie-dye? What tie-dye? Here, guys. The Monet set. We're going to be doing this one. I actually, though, I want to save the Monet for the tofu when I get it. But I don't have the tofu yet. So, Neo 60CU it is. Get in the spirit. Am I supposed to eat a Tide Pod? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I remember that was a thing when I was in high school. Yeah, my tofu Tiffany. Oh, I'm so excited for the tofu Tiffany. That's gonna be a nice look with the Monet. But for now, we try it on here just to see what it looks like. Pure 90s colors? Yeah, right? I'm a 90s kid. So, I'm a 90s kid and I love the colors. I am a 90s kid. Actually, I'm really curious. Can you guys guess my age? Can anyone here guess my age? Not Mango. Mango, you're not allowed to guess. You already know my age. Mango guessing is not allowed. Mango knows my age. 30? Because you know my age. What do you mean? You know my age. I told you my age. If you forgot my age, that's mean for you. No. Mango's being mean for forgetting my age. Because I told her. And I know how old Mango is. I won't say it though, but I know how old Mango is. I hear it. 6, 7. 30 is very close. Ziza. You're very close. You're very close. I am actually 32. I am 32 years old, so I am quite unk. I am turning unk. I am becoming the unk. How long have I been 32? Guess. Guess how long I've been 32. Actually, am I 32 or am I 33? Mango, what am I? 32 or 33? Mango, which one am I, Mango? Am I 32 or 33? Okay, thank you. Yo, I'm sorry, but age now is like a thing where like you forget how old you become. And sometimes I forget if I'm 32 or 33 now. I still feel like I'm 21, okay? I still feel like just last year I went to Vegas with my friends and had fun at the age of 21. Mikey 32, Yikey 33. Is that how it works? Yeah, it's a leg thing because you don't pay attention to your age anymore. Like after turning 30, I just completely stopped caring about how old I get. I stopped even counting. I stopped even thinking about my birthday. I was like, it's just another day. I go to work, I come home, I work again. It's life, you know? It's life. No one really thinks about their age that much anymore. I don't think. Oh, by the way, guys, I've also ordered a plate for my 60CU. So I'm going to be changing it from a carbon fiber plate to a... I will be changing it to a FR4 plate. Like, we'll do a rebuild. I bought so many plates. So I bought about 7 or 8 plates. All for different keyboards. Just so I want to do some different builds. I'm already 2 months into this. Oh, honest, the same for me. Age. You think Thok here? We don't know. We'll see, actually. Ryan 8354 Unk. I am Unk. I will not deny that I am Unk. I am the Unk. No, I pulled off. This is the HMX Cthulhu. This is the Cthulhu Switch. Yeah, I'm new in keyboards too. I know nothing. Alquan, you know so much. Alquan has the coolest, and I'm gonna say this, the coolest inventory of keyboards. Like, Alquan's inventory of keyboards is insane. And that's why I said if Alquan ever wants to sell a keyboard, I call first dibs. I call first dibs. Because Alquan's keyboards is just so cool. He loves cool keyboards, and he does cool builds. I thought you're already gone. Alquan, where was Alquan going? What? Why would Alquan leave? Alquan's gonna be... Alquan wouldn't leave us. Right, Alquan? Right, Alquan? Which, by the way, I think we have some cool collaborations that are going to be coming up from me. Some cool keyboards. Unfortunately, one thing to note, I thought I was going to be able to review the LumenKey 98 V2 because I got tagged in their post announcing the 98 V2, and turns out I will not be reviewing the 98 V2. It's a very confusing situation at the moment. I'm very confused about it, but I'm not offended. I understand. Maybe because I reviewed the V1, but it was a very confusing post because I got tagged with all the other creators that are actually reviewing it, and I was like, hey, you guys tagged me, so am I reviewing this thing? And they're like, no. And I was like, ah, okay, no worries. Just letting you know, you might have tagged me by accident. It was a funny thing. But yes, do I think it'll be Thocky? Not sure if the FR4 will be Thocky. We'll see. It's fine. It's marketing. I get it. I just found it funny. I was like, I think you guys did this by accident. Some people are going to get confused. Just letting you know. But I have other collaborations that are going to be cool, that are coming up. I really do wish the Obey65 had arrived in time. I would have done the build today. Unfortunately, we cannot do an Obey65 build today, but maybe I can try to find time on Sunday to stream. I'm going to have to see if I can do that. Because I do want to stream it. I want to stream it at least twice because of the different configurations you can do with the Obey65. And they're sending a PC version as well, an ALU version. So if it has two different versions, I think one stream might be too short to do both. So I might have to do 2 streams. But then I also have the Hermes. The Hermes numpad coming. So I also need to do that. There's a lot of things I gotta do. A lot of different boards. But it's cool stuff. I'm very happy with the amount of stuff that's been I've been getting to try lately. Very grateful. I'm still waiting for Omnitype's response too. I need to send them back to Float65. Float65 was really cool. I really liked it. Honestly, if you were looking for $100 to spend on a board, 120 bucks, I would say Float65 is a cool one to try. It's like kind of interesting, does its own thing. Alrighty, keycap time. Alrighty, everyone. Let's do the keycaps. This is such a nice set. I really love how it looks. Like, this is a really, really cute set. Look how nice it is. I really like these colors. Super cute colors. Reminds me of my childhood. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, I used to go outside a lot. I kind of miss those days. You know, when like you had no phone and like you would just go to your friend's place. Like you wouldn't even call ahead of time. You just drive, like you ride your bike to your friend's house. You knock on the door and you go, hey, is this, you know, so and so here today? Are they home? And then the parents would be like, oh no, they actually are right now at whoever, like so and so's house. And then you ride your bike to the other person's house. And then you all meet together and play. Go bike riding. Play street hockey. Miss those days. I wish my childhood was like that. My Asian parents were too strict. Really? Your Asian parents were like, my Asian parents were like, I mean, they weren't that strict, but I don't know. I still did that a lot. I mean, I had a lot of things I had to learn. Because, again, I'm also Asian. So, you know, our childhood is based off of, like, tons of different lessons, right? Like, you go to piano lesson. So, when I was a kid, I had to learn piano, cello, violin. Do you have a white or silver board? I think that set would look good on white or silver or pink. I do have a... silver keyboard, yes. You don't think it would be okay on this one? Hi! 3D Keycap, welcome! Yes, so I learned how to play the piano, cello, clarinet, violin. I learned a lot of different instruments when I was a kid. I was never good at it though, because I hated practicing. So, like, my parents didn't even want to buy me a console until I was much older. Like, oh, and I also learned drums. Yeah, I learned drums, because I didn't know how to keep a beat. So, I am very bad at keeping a beat. So, they made me learn to play drums. And, yeah, my whole childhood was like, just go out and learn stuff. Like, parents would be like, you should go learn this, you should learn this. I used to play ice hockey too. So my mom wanted me to be good at skating because she didn't know how to skate. And I was put into ice hockey at the age of 6 because my mom's like, you know what the best way to become good at skating is just to be put into a place where you have to be good or you're gonna get hurt. And that was ice hockey. So ice hockey got me to learn how to skate very well. And then my mom was like, you know what would make you better at ice hockey? I heard ballet and figure skating. So then my mom put me in ballet and figure skating. I didn't want to do it, but I learned ballet and I learned figure skating. All for the purposes of being better at ice hockey. Let's see here. 2 alts. You know what? 3D Keycap is here. I actually want to go over something that 3D Keycap sent over too. I think that'd be the perfect timing. While 3D Keycap is here, we can go over it and ask questions. If anyone has questions. This might be the perfect timing after we build this. Let's take a look at it. Let's go with this ESC. Am I missing a shift? No, I'm not missing a shift. And then I need a function key. Ooh, I like this how it looks. Mingo, do you think this doesn't look good? You don't think it works well with this one? I think the teal looks good. I don't know, we'll get everyone's opinion. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the final result? It does look like Easter. But is this not a good design? Mango, you didn't like it? Where did it go? Where did I put it? One moment, everyone. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, I like the look. No, I get what you mean. I get what you mean by that. But like overall though, I think the colors did come out matching pretty well. I don't know. I personally, I understand what you guys do. So like for example, you guys go with more of like the like a neutral color, bright keycaps thing. I personally like to try to do more of a contrast based keyboard. So something I personally like to do is more of a contrast based. I like to do like if this is teal, like what I did with the She, do a little bit of a contrast. That's just me thing though. That's just a me thing. If you guys heard Teams going off, that is not you. That is me. That is my work computer, work messages. Something that I always have going just in case if emergencies happen. Also, I would love to see more of your board collection. My board collection? I don't have much. But before we go into that, we can take a look at the keyboards. I wanted to take a look at this. We have 3D keycaps here, everyone. I have to thank 3D keycaps for sending this out. So if you guys didn't know, 3D keycaps does really cool, like ergonomic keycaps that's 3D printed. But 3D keycaps is here, so we can take a look at it together and we can ask questions. And guess what? These are the colors for my logo. So they custom printed the colors of my logo just for this set. So it's personalized to me. It's all 3D printed. So it's for a TKL, specifically a TKL, which unfortunately at the moment the only TKL I have is a pink keyboard. I have a TKL coming soon, but at the moment the only one I have is this. So I have a Hex 80 that's in pink. I'm using SA profile keycaps. I do love how it looks though. Sounds so good. It's an HE board, by the way. So it's an HE keyboard without left side switches, but it looks cute. It's pink. Now, oh, sorry, I hit my mic. This is for TKL, but we could put this on a 75%. I could put this on a 75%. Which I have this one. The Keybase base. And I didn't like this keycap set on the Keybase base. So we could do that after. 3D keycap, what do you think? I don't know if 3D keycap's still here. Do you think it would work for this one? A 75% with a huge sides like the TKLs. We could try that. I think it might be better with this too, color-wise. A lot to look at today. A lot of things. But let's do a sound test of the Neo 60 CU first. Let's do that. I think there might be a keycap missing. 1R3. Oh, maybe. 1R3. We can see. We'll see. We'll see. We can always figure things out. For that 75% to work. Yeah, 1R3. Well, let's hear this board out first. The Camellia switches, everyone. The Camellia switches. Ooh, this is nice. There's always this specific spot. I don't know what it is, guys, but this caps lock here always doesn't work sound-wise. It makes no sound. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with this caps lock for this CU. Maybe I need to use stepped? Maybe that's why? Okay, let's try stepped, because it doesn't work. R1, R3 for the 75. Let's figure this out. Where did I put my money? Alrighty, let's try the stepped control because I don't like it not making sound. There we go, it works. Alrighty, let's hear this out again. I actually like this. It's a clack. It's a nice clack. It has a little bit of scratch to it. Caps locks is problematic because on hot swap board, the orientation of the switch changes depending on which one you use. Fair. Whether it's south or north facing to accommodate both hot swaps for step. Yeah, so this one is, for some reason the stepped works fine, but then the north facing is not great with the Camellia. But then when it comes to other switches, it worked fine. Definitely a little bit issue with the 6U. Which I love the I love the HHKB, by the way. HHKB this is so nice. I love this one. Do you have unicorn? Dude, this is so creamy thocky. Wait, this is not creamy thocky. This is like a clacky. Do I have unicorn? I do not have a unicorn, Ryan, sorry. I wish I had a unicorn. Someone sell me a unicorn. The non-steps flips the switches. That alone changes. That's fair. It did flip it. It is much nicer now. I do like this. It's a nice scratch to it. It's like a slight scratch, not as much as a cherry, very slight. I really like how it is. Yeah, it's a nice clack to it. I like this clack. It's very nice. Very, very nice. I actually like how this came out. I love the colors of this. I mean, I think Mango's right. I prefer the She on this one for this specific board. I think the color of the teal on the 60CU works a lot nicer for contrast base with the sheet. They're very vibrant saturated. I think this would work better with my Tiffany tofu. They pea and the super. You're right. I also agree. I don't like these either. I'm gonna change this back to the sheet. I think this keycap set will work really well on the on my Tofu 65, the 3.0, with the Tiffany color. The Tiffany color is a little bit lighter than this one, and I think it's gonna be much nicer. We will look at some more of the switches, but I would like to go through these keycaps with 3D keycaps here. So let's find a board that this would work with. Okay, so the 75% I got from Keybay, it's missing an R3, so it might not work. This one might work though. I have a Newfie Kick 75. We could try it on the Newfie Kick 75. Or, what else do I have? Actually, I like this orange and white. I do have this board. It's my little collection board. So I kept the Akko Mew 02 only for the purpose of the fact that I love wood. I love this wood. Wood is something that I really like. But I don't know if the colors are gonna work. Orange. Sorry guys for the team's messages. It is not you. It's not you. It's not your work. Let's see. What do you guys think? Do you think it'll work? Let's try it. I'm gonna try the Mew. I want to try the Mew. Because I don't like the MOA keycap profile. The MOA keycap profile is a bit uncomfortable. In my all honesty. That's my honest opinion. The MOA keycap is just uncomfortable to type on. So let's try out these ones in here. Just letting you know that this might have mixed switches. I haven't used this in a long time. One thing I like about how 3D keycaps does their keycaps and like what they think about is the ergonomics. And it's really nice. One thing I would love to do, and I'm considering doing in the future, is like get a nice Alice keyboard and kind of using what they provided. Because I have like the MX tilters and everything, and almost making it almost like a Alice keyboard. Or sorry, not Alice, Kinesis keyboard. So I'm thinking like, okay, if I put it all together, it might be possible to make like a Kinesis like board. And so I was thinking something like that would be really cool. Yeah, right, the tilts are great, the Alice. Yeah, I was thinking like I could make like a Kinesis board. So I was thinking I'll do like a video in the future. I do have a Alice keyboard, but I'm still contemplating on how I want to use that one. This is a delete, but that's okay. I'll just use this. I say some people use our tilters plus DS. That is more than I thought. Really? Really? More than you thought? Because I think like I would want to do like some really cool things with it. Because like when I got it, I really thought that it'd be really cool to try like many different things with it. Just for the purposes of having it like ergonomic more and wanting to do a little bit more like ergonomics with it. So like it allows for me to make something just very ergonomic. And I think that's because I'm always told Kinesis boards are just so cool and so good to use. Oh wait, I think I messed that up. So that's always my thought. It's like, oh, I could make a Kinesis But I want mechanical switches. I want something that sounds nice. That's the key rule. I want something that sounds nice. And feel nice to type on. I'm gonna need a container. 1 second. Wait, Nav's not here today. Nav cannot complain about me putting keycaps in a container today. This is great. Normally Nav would have been like, Mikey, no, how dare you do this? This is blasphemy. But today, I'm a free man. I put my keycaps in a container. Look at that. Look how clean it gets. No judgments on me putting keycaps in a container. And I also heard today Alex is doing a giveaway stream. So make sure you guys go and try your chance for a win. Alex gives away the coolest stuff. He's really cool that way. Like Alex's streams are super cool where he gives away like really, really cool boards. And then you can also subscribe to Mango, who's also going to be doing a subathon very soon enough. And she'll do giveaways. So many chances for people to get free keyboards. And please don't question why I have some keys that are separate. I don't know either. Some of these switches I don't remember. I do not remember why I have some of these as the blues. It's a question for me as well. Oh, I forgot the music wasn't on. And there you go, Alex is online. Annyeong, okay, all. Oh, Rab, welcome. I was like, huh? I saw the Annyeong, and then I saw the okay, all, and I was like, okay. What is going on? Fat fingers. It's okay. I get you. I do it all the time. You know, for someone who's had a phone for like 20 years, almost, like, I can't type on a phone. I just can't. I'm really bad at it. I make typos everywhere. It's really funny. So bad at typing. But then when it comes to a keyboard, oh, I'm confident I can type on a keyboard. I'm confident in my typing speed. I'm very confident. I do not look at the keys. So I personally do not look at the keys. Oh, some of these sizings won't work. Uh-oh. I just realized something. Just realized why this is made for TK. It's okay. Well, it's fine. We'll still go with it. I don't really look down anymore. But also, the thing is, I don't look when I type anymore because I got used to, when I was in school, like when I was a younger kid, my schools taught how to type. It was part of the curriculum. You needed to learn how to type, and you need to learn how to type without looking. And the reason was, they've said that that would be the future. So they were like, this is going to be the future, and if you can't do this, you're not going to be able to survive when you're older. So make sure you teach you how to type. So yeah, we were forced to learn how to type and things. They were correct. They were sort of right. Yes, true. It became a thing. It became definitely a thing where it was important for us to learn how to type. The things I don't understand though now is why some jobs require you to take typing tests. If you didn't know this, a lot of government jobs require you to take typing tests. And it makes no sense, because why does fast typing have anything requirements for you to work a job? You know? I don't think it's necessary. So, there are jobs out there, guys, if you didn't know, that require you to take typing tests. I actually did work at a municipality before, where I had someone not be able to get promoted because they couldn't pass the typing portion. And I was like, dang, that sucks. Oh, the enter key's not actually going in for some reason. Maybe am I using the wrong key? Let's try a different one. No, wait, is this a shift? Let's take a look here. Oh, it seems like it's not working. Should be the enter key, I think. But it seems like it's not fitting. It seems that it's tight on the stab portion. Yeah, this one worked. Seems like it's a stab portion thing. Oh, okay, so these aren't gonna work. I see why this is very specifically made for a TKO. Oh. Yeah, seems like it's very tight on the stab. So it's too tight on the stab portion, so it won't fit. Interesting. I might have to just kind of like expand it out a little bit, maybe heat it up. I might have to heat these up to get them slightly expanded. It might be what's required. Oh, I see. I see. So there is, it's because it's very specific for TKO. Oh, okay, there we go. We got the spacebar in. Maybe I put it backwards. Maybe I did it upside down. Could be upside down. No, not upside down. Interesting. Yes, so it is a bit tight. The stabs are a bit too tight for this one, which is the issue. And I think I'll have to learn how to expand these out right here. So slightly expand out. No need to apologize to Keycap. No need to apologize at all. This is a, I think it's just like a, to be fair, right? It's 3D printing. So I think it's just a warping thing. Like, I think I can expand it out and probably make it, show the stems again, please. Yes, I can. Oh, 1 second. This one? Yeah, a little bit oval. So it's not fully round. Oh, sorry. It's a little bit oval. Oh, really? Yeah, so they look, these ones are slightly oval shaped. Actually, let me compare it. Let me give you a side-by-side comparison between the two. Like, see how this one's round while these ones are oval shaped? So it seems like it's, oh, it's okay. I mean, the rest of them are working. So let me just give you guys a show of what it looks like, kind of, with what we can do. So what we've built, right? So I'm missing some keys, but because I don't have a TKL right now to put this on, that works. It's Mikey and A types. Welcome, Naktam. Welcome. So if you guys see here, this is gonna be what would actually be looking like in terms of like the ergonomics portion, right? So you get that little side ergonomics, like see how that it curves in here, and I really like it. Oh, Shark is raiding. Welcome, Shark. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Shark. Thank you. We're just looking at the keycap set that 3D Keycap sent me. You guys have to keep in mind, this is still a prototype. So there's like 3D Keycap doesn't have anything to apologize for. It was a prototype. They're still working on making this perfect, which I'm very hopeful that once this is all ready, 3D Keycaps will have it on their website for people to purchase. And again, this is just a prototype. So I can get why it's tough. 3D printing is not easy. I have no brains to do it, so. But let's just hear how it is, right? Like, it's actually quite comfortable. All right, let me get this straight here. There we go. Yeah, like it's so comfortable. Like 3D Keycaps made this so that like it curves in. So I don't know if you guys can get really close in to see this, but there has a little bit of curvature here. See that shape? It is really comfortable. Like super, super comfortable to put your fingers in it. And then the shape of it really does do a great job. So Sudoku is the designer of the profile. Nice. So yeah, it's very comfortable. And honestly, the finish, like I know they said that this is still prototype and it was like it's not the final version that they're still working on. There is some things like to note, like right here it has a little bit of scratching, a little bit. But overall, for a 3D keycap set, it feels quite nice. It's very thick, so very thick, and you guys can really see this inside. See how thick it gets? Very thick. Actually, let me get a measuring tool. Yeah, so like 3D keycaps is just really cool. There's no need, by the way, oh sorry, I keep hitting my mic. No need to apologize. No need to apologize at all. I get that this is still a prototype, so I completely understand. 1.6 millimeters. I see that. 1.6 millimeters. Like, no need to apologize at all. It is a thing that, like, it's still not finished, so I completely understand. So 1.6 millimeters is definitely a nice thickness for, I would say if you want, like, 1.5. So it seems like a slightly not fully, like, actually, let me do this. Okay, so my measurement was off. Let's redo this. So 2 millimeters actually. So 2, one side, this one, let me get this proper. 2, that's 2 millimeter thickness, not even 1.6. It's 2 millimeters in thickness. So you would get even a deeper sound profile with these. So for those that do want ergonomics, also like deep thought, these are pretty cool. So 3D Keycaps is still working on it, I believe. And when it does get available on their site, you can actually go check out. But they also have cool other stuff for ergonomics. So, super excited. I'm really curious to see it once they finish everything, because I think it looks really cool. It's really nice. Kev KBD, thank you for the follow. Thank you. The mods are harder than we thought, so it's causing some delays, which is completely understandable. I mean, I get it. It doesn't seem like it's going to be an easy task to do this. Oh wait, Shark, are you still here? Actually, I want to add this little lighting here. Little light source. Shark, are you still here, sir? I want to show you something. Something I want to show Shark. Or is Shark gone? Shark might be gone already. Maybe that's what he was saying bye-bye. I think that was him saying bye-bye. Ah, dang it, I want to show Shark something. Because I bought this for all my Switch shorts. Where it's going to hold my Switches and I'm going to do like a pour out of them. It's a ceramic piece. And I told Shark about it, so I was going to show Shark, but I guess he's gone. But yes, so for those who were not here, we actually were doing switches, and originally the idea was testing out switches in the 60 CU with the Monet keycap set, because I changed it out to the new Monet I got. I love the design. And let me give you a quick sound test of the Camellia. So this is the Wingtree Camellia, new Wingtree switch. I think it works well for a spacebar. No, I like the spacebar sound. But I have more switches. So I'm thinking, what switch should we try next? And there's a lot. There's a lot of switches to try. I wonder if anyone has a specific switch that they've been eyeing and on Unikeys that they wanted to hear before they made a purchase. Any specific switches, people, that you would want to hear before you make a purchase on Unikeys. Special magic bunny hat of switches. So we have the Wave Rider, we have the BM10, the HMX KD400, the KeyGeek Ding Ding, the Gateron Kansu. We also have the KeyGeek Roxy, KeyGeek M3, and the Wingtree Coral switches. So whichever people would love to hear the most. Wave Rider. Okay, we'll do Wave Rider. Next is Wave Rider. Pretty much I'm going with whoever says something the first. Next one, Wave Rider. Alright, let's get the Wave Rider in here. I'm gonna do just the alphas. Do I get all the keys or let's just do the alphas. I'm really curious about how the I forgot what board was Alex doing again. I forgot which one it was. I think it was Noritech. The P. Maybe I'll change the P out too, actually. But I'm gonna have to do a huge rebuild session sometime later on. I don't know when it'll be. It will be away, by the way, everyone. So this week's stream, and I think, is it next week as well? Then I think I won't be streaming the week after that. Let me see here. No. So I'll be streaming. Okay, so 2 weeks of streaming. So next week and the week after, I'll be streaming. And then the week after that, I will not be able to stream. So I will be in Hong Kong for a work trip. And I will not be able to stream at that time. So, sorry to everyone, but I will be away. And then I'll be back for about 3 weeks, and then I'm gone again. Because I will be in Korea. And I'll be in Korea, I might try to do a live stream while I'm in Korea, 1 or 2, possibly. I'm thinking what kind of live streams to do in Korea. I'm not too sure. So that's something to figure out as well. See what kind of live stream to do. I know one of them most likely will be like a haul video or a haul stream where I'll live stream a bunch of things that I bought in Korea. Keyboard related, not just like regular stuff, keyboard related stuff. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a live stream or just record going to Swikey's pop-up store and typing cafe. So Swikey has something called a typing cafe, if no one knew, in Korea. So that'll be interesting. But I will rent a internet cafe room to probably do a stream. So they can rent rooms. It's not super expensive, but it's not cheap. I think $15 an hour. But I get a whole room to myself, which will allow me to live stream. But then there'll be like, it's like a room for like 10 people or 12 people, I think. So it'll be a waste of space because 11 computers will get unused and I'm only using 1. But I think it'll be fun. I'm also trying to ask Swikey's if they would be willing to like meet up with me there. I'd love to meet them and interview them, talk to them. And then buy myself an Eve65 Plus maybe while I'm there. Eve65 Plus, because it's cheap in Korea. Might as well grab a budget board. World traveling. No, it's not really. Well, I mean, I haven't gone on a trip in a while. So it's been a few years now. And then I got my trip. Reload. What keycap set is this? This is the Monet, the Keykobo Monet. You should take a look, dude. The Monet looks nice. I actually like it. I think the Monet came out really well. I mean, this is meant for my tofu, but I thought I'd just try it out today. Because I needed something for my tofu. And I was like, this is going to be perfect. It matches quite well. I know Mango didn't like it. This is Mango. Mango didn't like it. Mango's like, you should put it on a silver board. You should put it on a plain board. And I was like, but I like contrasting. Mango's boring. And Alcohol. They both are like that. Alrighty. Let's hear this one out. Right? I like it. I think it's it's really nice. But I probably will change back to this sheet. Alrighty. The Wave Rider. Yes, I think it complements the teal too. Alright, let's hear the Wave Rider. Interesting. Honestly, when I first had the Switch in my hands, I didn't think the tactile would be that heavy. This has got a very strong tactile bone. It is super poppy. It is a very poppy switch. To be fair, I'm running foamless with the CF plate on a Neo 60 CU. So the 60 CU is definitely going to sound very like clacky in general. But this one's like very poppy. Let me grab a Type R switch just real quick. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of Type R switches. I'm not gonna do a lot. I'm just gonna compare the FGH, JKL, because they're a little bit closer in terms of sound profile. I don't like doing ASD in here because the ASD in here is very different in terms of sound. I just got some Type Rs. They're great. I love the Type R switches. I have 120 of them, just so I can fill a full keyboard if I need to. Yeah, much poppier. I heard the retro J's are really good. Like, compared to the Type R's, this one, the Wave Riders, it's poppier. You get like a much more, for sure, like clack to it. But the Type R's have like that little more of a medium deep sound, like that hits in the bottom. So the Type R's definitely have a little bit of like that deeper sound profile that hits the bottom, while the Wave Riders actually hit a much clackier sound. Like a much clackier sound. I should buy some Retro J's, but I'm trying to budget out how much I'm spending on keyboards because I got a big keyboard purchase coming up in like a couple months. When I say big, I mean it's big. No, F1's not even big compared to a Reload. F1's purchase is like Scones gave me a really good deal, right? So Scones gave me a very good deal on the F1, where it's like, I think 400 USD is what I'm paying for the F1. Yeah, the clear blue looks nice. But the W80 by Keybe, that one is gonna be big. The W80 is gonna be around 550 USD. Or 550 to 600 USD. This is a Wave Rider. But the W80 looks like a board that I really, really want. So I'm for sure going to get myself a W80 from Keybe. So I need to save up for it now because it's a very large purchase. A very, very large purchase. But I know I'm not going to regret it. And I also want to get keycaps that will fit that W80. So that's also going to be a difficult one to grab. It's not, the W80 isn't available on anywhere yet. It's only on the Keybe Discord. I can show you guys. Here, let me show you guys the Discord actually. Let me show you let me show you an example of what it would look like. So let me grab the webpage. I'm going to grab the Discord channel. Because it's so cool what they did. So we can get an example and compare. Let's see. Do I have it going? Yes. All right, so there we go. So this was the W70, right? So this was their 70%. And it's themed after the AE86. Like it's actually themed after the AE86. So this is the 70%. Let me open the Discord channel so I can show you what So far, they haven't had any photos made. 0 photos of the W80 done right now. He only showed off the case earlier this week. And I asked him how much it's going to be. And he said it's going to be like 500 to 550 USD starting. Which is expensive. But material costs have gone up, so I get it. I get it. Material costs are up. Come on, Discord, open up on my Mac. But it looks so nice. Like, look at this. It looks just like a car headlight. It's gonna be so nice. And then let me grab the photo from Keybase Discord. What their case looks like right now. This is gonna be the board for me for 2026. I don't think there's any other board that I really want more than this one. So this is the photo of the board. You guys see this? So right now he has two are done. Red and a white. This white is gonna be the AE86 themed. It's a TKL version. There's the red version too. So overall, I think this is the board. It's a TKL from Keybase that's car themed. It's A86 themed. Like, how can I say no to this? How can I say no to this one? It's gonna be more than this W70, right? Which was priced at $453. It'll be more expensive. But I think it's gonna be sick. So yeah, that is my purchase of 2026. And I am for sure getting that one. It's not even like I might get that one. It's like, no, I'm getting that keyboard. So I've given up on a bunch of other keyboards that I was gonna look at. So originally I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna get myself like a Jari 65 because it's Porsche themed, and then I was like, okay, Jari 65, maybe, and then I'm getting an F1 for sure. That's already set. Maybe I'll get like a 60%. Like I'll get a cool 60%. And then I saw how much that was going to be, and I was like, okay, cancel the Jari 65, cancel the 60%. Everything's going into the W80. Because I want a really cool Japanese keycap set that I think is going to go really well with it. So that is something I really want to grab as well. Alright, I just grabbed a random bag. Let's see what the random bag keycaps is going to be. Oh, key ding ding. Key ding ding. The ding ding. I was curious about these ones. A lot of people were curious about this one, actually. I'm kind of curious why people were curious about this one. The ding ding. But yeah. So Reload, I think that might be a board you might be interested in as well. I know you like cars. I think that's going to be a sick board. And this is why I keep saying to Shark that I really wish he would do an Initial D style, theme style keycap set. So that it times perfectly with the release of the W80. And then I would buy both the keycap set and the keyboard. And it would be a perfect match. You know, like, it would have been perfect. No worries. Go ahead, go do your thing. Riddle, go do your thing. But I don't know. There's so many cool keyboards that are releasing all at the same time. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, how do they expect everyone to afford all of them at once? Like, there's a Seal 80, there's the Katina TKL, there's the Jari 65, the Obey65. There's so many cool things. There's a Prism 60, by the way, guys, if you didn't know. Hi, Shark. Shark is here. Shark. I wanted to show you something. this. I got it. The little switch holder for my videos. The ceramic switch holder. Yeah, it looks so nice. It's only $20. And it's actual ceramic. It's actually really cool. Yeah, I'm very glad of this purchase. And if you didn't know, this arrived today. I need to buy another tip for this though. I need a thinner tip, but this has arrived. I'm still waiting on the solder. So solder and my solder PCB. So my solder PCB is on its shipping out soon, and then I will be soldering very soon. I've already decided on which switches I'll use for soldering because I have the calligraphies from Kale that I don't use on any board. I think this is the Monet. Yes, sir. We got the Monet. I thought soldering would give you nightmares after yesterday. Swing Cat, don't remind him. Don't do that. He did a great job, okay? Apiary was really kind and gave him advice, and he did a great job with the desoldering. I think he did a great job. And soldering and desoldering is hard if you've never done it before. Don't, just you watch. Watch me burn my hands. You know? Yeah, he did it all, okay? Apiary's advice was amazing. Amazing. But I'm just letting you guys know I'm probably gonna burn my hands when I'm soldering. So keep wait for that stream. It will be hand burning, poking a hole through the PCB. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, the Key Geek Ding Ding. Let's hear it out. Hi, Rorschach. Rorschach. No worries, Shark. Be back. Do your thing. Rorschach. I don't have a very bad time reading things. You know, I've always been one of those type of people where if you read something and then, you know, you have to like pronounce the word that you read. I'm very bad at reading it and then pronouncing it. It's something weird that I cannot do. So I have a hard time where like I'm reading, say, like, you know, when you're in school and they tell you, the teacher tells you, hey, can you get up and please read page whatever? I will read it. And then I will read it wrong because I can't pronounce words when I'm reading it properly. I don't know what it is. So it's a funny thing. But I like these ding dings. But the thing is that, okay, the thing about these ding dings is it doesn't feel any different than regular Kiki Clack. So if you already have a Kiki Clacky switch, I'm gonna be honest, this is not that different. It's kind of the same. Like, the sound wise, it doesn't seem very different to me. Like, yeah, it doesn't sound very different to me. It just sounds like Kiki Clack. I kind of do wish, like, so when Keygeek made the PA switches, I felt the Keygeek PA was a bit different. It was a bit unique. It wasn't just your usual Keygeek Clack. But now, I feel like they still have a lot of switches that are still just, you know, your regular Keygeek Clack. It doesn't do much anything other than that. and it makes me kind of disappointed. I really wish more brands would try to do more cool, interesting switches. That's something that I personally really would wish for. For example, like TTC, they didn't do something brand new, but they did something really cool, which was trying to make a cherry switch, right? And I have it. Alex tried it the other day in his stream. He really liked it. I also really like it. I think TTC did a great job. Now, it's not perfect. It's not your exact, for example, like cherry switch. The MX2A blacks, for example, not exactly the same. But it's very close. And you don't have to spring swap it like a cherry switch. So pretty much if you were looking to get a cherry switch that MX2A and you had to do all the spring swap and everything, you could literally just go for the TTC PT switch and it would still be really nice. Warfinger, hey, I joined and had to step out. What key set is this? No worries, this is the Monet keycap set and I just did the key ding ding switches. So I just did the ding ding switch. Now, the keycap set is the new key Kobo Monet, which is available on Unikeys. I ordered it early this week. Unikeys did me a big favor and expedited the shipping. Even these switches too. Unikeys actually expedited the shipping on these, which is awesome. No IR, what that was. Oh, so switches, key geek, ding ding, keycap set. My god, this day needs to end. It's okay. I get you. I told you. I can't read. I can't read. It's all good. But let me show you guys, for example. Actually, I have the TTCs right here. So this is a TTC PT. So this is the PT switch. So for those MX2A cherry lovers, let me show you the difference between the two. So we have both right here. They are very identical in terms of like the make, except for the stem. So the TTC's stem is slightly different. You can see how like the stem kind of looks slightly different. It feels very, very similar though. This is spring swapped. This is TTC's regular. And hey Mikey, how are you doing lighting for your desk? Oh, sorry, is the lighting not good for the desk? Is it too dark or something? Do you feel like the lighting's too dark? So I have one light on this side. It's an umbrella with like a, so it's like an umbrella with a light coming over this way. I have another lighting on the other side this way. So I have two lightings this way, like this. That's just because I can't get a light behind my desk. Oh, no, I'm just trying to fix my own lighting for my desk. Oh, okay. So it depends on what kind of lighting you're using. I have a umbrella that I bought recently on AliExpress. If you DM me on Discord, I can also link you the umbrella. It was only 16 bucks. But the umbrella is super useful. It spreads the light really nicely and cleanly. And it looks very, very nice. It softens the light just enough. So I have it set up over on the corner right now. And then I have a ring light that's actually just sitting like right beside me. And that one's like not facing the desk itself. It's actually facing my monitors. So it's kind of angled like this. So right now, say imagine if my desk is right here. This is my desk. The ring light is right here. And then this is the umbrella light. So I have it like this. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense for you. And then imagine I'm sitting here. Where my switch puller is. It's like this. So this is my lighting currently. Yeah, literally where this light is standing right now. You see where this is? Me here, ring light here, and then this is desk. So hopefully that helps you in terms of setting up your lighting. Yeah. And keep in mind, my umbrella light is decently high up. So if my desk is here, the ring light, I have a stand that goes up like literally a meter above how high my desk from my desk is. So the top of my desk, it's about a meter high up. So a meter up, and then the light with the umbrella. And same thing goes for the ring light. The ring light is also on my left, which is about a 1.3 meters? 1.2 meters. Yeah, 1.2 meters up and then angled downwards. Slightly angled. Because I don't want the light to be too harsh right now. I want it to be a little bit more soft and like... So that's something that I was trying to do. But let me try... Okay, I'm going to try hearing these TTCs again. Because I really like these TTC switches. But I want more people to see it. I will be making a video on these. Actually, it's going up this weekend. So my TTC review will be going up this weekend. I think a lot more people should know about the TTCs. These are hand lubed ones versions, by the way. So I did hand lube these because I was doing a stock and lube. I like to compare the two. The stock versions of the TTC is incredibly scratchy. Like I would say it is cherry level scratch. Stock. Whoopsie daisies. So you are looking at cherry level scratch with the TTC PT switches. But TTC is really cool. TTC has been very nice about things. They like to send me out things and I get to try it out. Very thankful for them to be so nice to me. I'm actually trying to rush them now. So, because I'm doing my own Hall effect switch with TTC. They've been kind of slow with trying to get the process going because like we need the management budget approval, and right now the management's more focused on the exhibitions that are happening, all these events that are coming up. It was just bad timing. Pretty much it was bad timing on my part because I asked them at the beginning of the year, and that's just when Lunar New Year hit. That's when all the events are starting to come up in April, March, and May. That's when all the big events are. And TTC's at all those events, so they're super busy with that. But I saw a brand that's kind of doing something similar soon, and I was like, uh-oh, TTC, we need to hurry this up. So I'm like, can you guys please hurry up a little bit? Because otherwise we're gonna be late, and that's gonna be bad. Because I think in the way that the keyboard switch market works, if you want first, you will be late. All right, let's hear the TTC PT for you guys. Yeah, like I think these are a little bit more poppier and punchier than a cherry switch. And let's grab the cherries real quick. We'll do a comparison, and then we'll do one more switch. We'll do one more switch after. I'm just sad that I couldn't do the Obey today. Maybe I'll try to stream on Sunday. I'm gonna see if I can try to stream on Sunday. I think that's gonna be the goal. Let's see if I can stream on Sunday. Because the Obey's probably arriving tomorrow, and I would like to do 2 streams, at least 2 streams on it. Yeah, I'll try my best to try to find a time to stream as well on Sunday, because definitely not simple. It's hard to balance time. Streaming, doing YouTube content at the same time. And YouTube is my bigger focus than streaming, to be honest. Streaming, I actually just do this for fun. Because I want to give people the opportunity to ask questions that they might have. That, you know, for example, if you have a YouTuber, you watch a YouTuber, you saw their content, but you have questions. And you can't get those questions answered on comments. It's hard. A lot of YouTubers aren't going to respond to every single comment. And there's also difficulty in terms of time delay. But if I start streaming, I can answer them more on live, which is kind of always been my goal with the live stream. Is like, if anyone has questions live and goes, hey, I'm actually really curious about this, could you please help me with this? And I go, okay, cool, let me give you live help with what you want. And then I also noticed, you know, sometimes in streams, I know there's YouTubers, like there's streamers out there that do really cool keyboard builds. And let's just say I also get the same board to review on my YouTube channel. I could probably give you guys more sound tests with more switches than maybe they could with their limited time. So that's just always the thing that I like to do. Something I like to do. But we're going to do one last switch. This will be the last one for today. Because I do have some other stuff going on today. Which is why I actually started streaming earlier today. So I stream early. Just so I could have enough time for things. Well, does that mean that Nav's not streaming tomorrow? I know Nav's away this weekend. Curious to see how that is. But yes. And I appreciate all of you guys sticking around. Super appreciative. Alright, let's try the last one. KeyGeek M3. I know the M1 was a bit more of a medium profile switch. Medium sound. The Y2s, Y3s are a dockier switch. And then, I don't know how the Y3X are. Curious how the Y3X are actually. Heard the Y3X are kind of like the beast on Y, so probably a thocky switch again. Anako, welcome, welcome, hello. Welcome to the stream. Rock, paper, scissors, rock? Is that how it is? Paper, scissors, rock? Or is that piece? I don't know which one it is. Paper, scissors, rock, or piece? Alrighty, let's hear it. This is a marbly switch. This is very marbly. Oh, this is interesting. It's a marbly switch. Oh, I actually like this one. This is not your usual KeyGeek, like, clacky switch. This is different. Oh, I like this one. I actually like this one. This is quite nice. Oh, I actually like this. Very interesting. Not bad at all. Okay, well, we did the switches. I think today most people are probably busy with things. Thank you guys so much for coming to join though. I know that it was early today. I would have loved to have done a longer stream for sure. But unfortunately, I have things going on today, so I had to do it a bit earlier. I really do wish the Obey came. It's unfortunate the Obey did not make it. So we will hopefully do. I'll see if I can do one more stream this weekend. I'll see if I can come back on Sunday or something and do the stream for the Obey. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Have a good night. I'm going to send this off to Alex because he's doing a really cool board as well as doing a giveaway. So I hope you guys have a good chance of winning. And I'll have to catch you guys next time. Well, let me just do this again. Hi, Shark. Thank you, Shark. Have a great weekend, Shark. Maybe I'll see you on Sunday. Maybe I'll be doing another stream on Sunday. I might do another stream on Sunday.